5 scary videos. Haunted. The first video for today comes from the channel Really Haunted and is pretty creepy. The video you're about to see was uploaded on the 29th of May 2022 and is titled WTF is that thing in my haunted house? And well, having watched the video several times, I still have no idea. Lee runs the channel Really Haunted and has uploaded countless videos of compelling footage he's captured inside his quote, really haunted home. I featured Lee a few times in the past, and many of you are familiar with his channel, but for those of you who don't know, let me explain. Lee and his family have been terrorized by a dark entity named Vlad for quite some time. Objects have mysteriously moved without any explanation. His wife was violently dragged from her bed, and shadowy figures have been seen inside Lee's home regularly. Recently, the activity in Lee's home has increased, and Lee captured it all on his SLS camera. The SLS camera is also known as a structured light sensor camera, which is a rig of tools consisting of the Xbox Kinect motion sensor camera. Ghost hunters and paranormal enthusiasts use the SLS camera to detect and record spirit forms, and the camera will then display these forms on a screen as stick figures. In a previous episode, Lee called the dark entity that haunts his home a coward and was violently pushed over with force. However, in the clip you're about to see, even more activity is caught on camera. While Lee is sleeping upstairs, a camera set up downstairs records a dark shadow taking form and growing in size. Then, an incredibly bright light shines outside his back door, and a dark shadowy-like thing can be seen just standing there, motionless. The light then goes out, and the shadowy figure vanishes. Then the back door to Lee's home opens, and the shadowy figure still remains exactly where it was. And then the light goes out. However, the shadow has moved from the blinds and can now be seen in front of a curtain before disappearing completely. Lee debunks the theory that it could have been a light outside his back door, as the only light that they have out there is a garden light which wouldn't emit such a bright light seen in the footage. Later in the video, Lee can be seen scrolling through his phone in bed. A giant figure displayed as a green stick figure by the SLS camera shows up, wanders around the room for a bit, and then leaves. Two more figures appear, this time in purple and red. First they seem to just stand there behind him, and Lee is completely unaware he's being watched. Then, the purple one seems to point at Lee, and the red one, creepily and silently moves towards him before violently smacking Lee's phone out of his hand, hitting him right in the face. After watching the footage back, Lee is now thinking that these hauntings could be more alien-like. But what do you think? Is this something paranormal or something extraterrestrial? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. The entities. The next scary video in today's episode comes from the channel Lainey and Ben, and it's another creepy one. Similar to Really Haunted, Lainey and Ben are another family haunted by something supposedly otherworldly. Their YouTube channel contains dozens of uploads of captures of strange mysterious things happening in and around their haunted home. And if you're a fan of the paranormal, I definitely recommend heading over to their channel and checking them out. In this particular video you're about to see, uploaded on the 1st of June 2022, inspired after seeing the compelling evidence Lee from Really Haunted had caught, Ben sets up a static SLS camera and heads upstairs and leaves it running. And this is what he caught on camera.
Right, so I've just got the camera set up, as you can see. So this is what it should look like if, and hopefully when, something walks in its way. It will mask it and map it just like this. I'm keeping the lighting quite dull, because I've seen on Really Haunted videos, that's kind of the vibe he goes for, and I'm not that I'm copying, but just that, like, you know, it works for him, so it might work for us. I've got the camera set up in the kitchen as well. I think I've already shown you that. So that's if there's any activity in there, but from what I've gathered, you can see pretty much the whole living room here. You can see through into the kitchen as well, and if there's anything caught in the kitchen, then it'll be picked up by the camera through there. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, but I'm gonna leave it now. I'm gonna head through. Actually, I might move this over this way just a little bit so you can kind of see the doorway as well. Yeah, that's better. There we go. Right, I'm gonna head through, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Oh, the time is about 9:30, so I'm gonna come down around 10:30, 11 o'clock just to retrieve the camera and see what's happened. See you in a bit.
Captured on the SLS camera, a figure can be seen appearing on the couple's living room table. The figure then walks around before disappearing out of view, only to appear again. It continues to walk around, heading into the kitchen, but the kitchen camera that's recording doesn't capture anyone or anything. The figure could only be seen on the SLS camera in the living room. Then, just under an hour after the camera started recording, the figure is caught again, wandering around the couple's living room. A few moments later, a second figure appears and walks right through the other one before disappearing completely. Now, this does make you think, since the figures caught on the SLS camera are invisible to both the normal camera and the naked eye, are we actually really alone? Or are we surrounded by anomalies we can't see or understand? Tell me what you think. Peekaboo. The next creepy video you're about to see was uploaded in 2019 to the Arabic ghost hunter channel Hassan Barbar. The creepy video was live streamed to Hassan's followers on his social media, where he visits an abandoned building and calls someone or something on camera. Figure can be seen peeking its head out from around a wall before quickly ducking away. Hassan spots it and charges towards it. When he gets there, the figure has vanished. Creepy. In the window. This next creepy video comes from the ghost hunter channel Franco TV, where he investigates a supposedly haunted graveyard and an underground cave nicknamed the Death Cave. Apparently, dozens of bodies of native Indians were inside the cave, which is located miles out in the middle of nowhere. For the first part of the video, Frank takes a look around the graveyard and explores the cave, where he hears creepy whispers and strange sounds. However, at around 20 minutes into the video, he reaches an abandoned building and captures this on camera.
I hear coyotes. All right, let's make our way into the building. That place looks freaking terrifying.
The head of someone or something can be seen inside a window of the abandoned building, but when Frank pans back just a couple of seconds later, there's no one in the window. Frank takes a look inside, but the place is empty. At the time of recording, Frank didn't notice the figure, and it was only when his viewers commented did he realise what he had caught on camera. So, did Franco TV capture a shadow figure on camera, or is it all fake? Drop a comment below with your thoughts. The Lurker. This next creepy video comes from the Indian ghost hunter channel Simply Sarath, where he and his teammates venture out to conduct a paranormal investigation inside an abandoned school. The group investigate the school top to bottom, but when they're filming the school from the outside, they capture someone or something lurking on one of the floors.
இவங்க ஸ்டார்டிங்லேயே சொன்னாங்களே உருவம்னு சொல்லிட்டு அது கன்ஃபார்ம் தானா? நம்ம ரெண்டு பேர் தான் டவுட்லேயே இருந்தோம்.
பயங்கர மர்மமாக இருக்குடா.
இப்போ தானே அந்த பக்கம் இருந்துச்சு, திடீர்னு இங்கே நான் டவுட்டுங்க.
டேய் கிளம்பலாம் வா. ஆனால் இது இன்னொரு நாள் எடுக்கணும்டா வந்து.
அவன் என்னடா இப்படி பண்ண?
கண்டிப்பாக இன்னொரு நாள் எடுக்கணும்.
சரி
என்ன ராகுல
எடுப்பார்.
சரிண்ணா நீங்கள் டயர்டாக இருக்கு.
Figure can be seen for a brief moment moving across one of the upper floors. Simply Sarath swears this video is 100% real and his commenters believe it too, but I have no idea if this video is real or not, so as always the decision is ultimately yours. For watching, you can watch more scary creepy videos by clicking on any of these videos shown on the screen. You can also follow me on Instagram @MindJunkieTV or over on TikTok at MindJunkie.